Hey, my name is Ted, and I want to talk to you about Base44. This is not really a hype pitch for Base44. It's just a tool that I've been using quite a bit. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a former K-12 music teacher. I am a musician, a content creator. I have another channel, Ted Talks Bass. Fascinated by this AI space. But one of the things, and I'm always looking for ways to monetize, but most of the videos I see go way over my head. So my goal is to create content around different AI topics that are in practical language. And I want to do that today talking about Base44. There is a link below. I'm going to show you things that I have put together. I've built a lot of different things. I have tried Lovable. I have tried Bolt.new. I've had success with Bolt.new with a monetized app and also with Base44. Lovable has yet to grow on me. What I'm showing you on the screen is a tool I built with Base44 called Validator Studio. You can find it at validator.studio. To save time, I've already pre-filled some stuff, but you'll have a first page where if you have an idea already, you can go in and type that idea in and get some, validation. If you don't know where to start, you can go through this process and it will give you some ideas. You can generate trends. We're just going to go to the dashboard and I'm going to show you an idea that I came up with. All I did was use this as the start of the prompt for Base44. It's like a thought starter. Is it worth me doing this idea? So what we get is the sort of validation score. You can generate a trend analysis. You can generate an execution plan and things like that. But this is an example of a real thing. You might know what it's like. If you're anything like me, you sit down and you're like, what do I want to make? Discovery is in the doing. So you just have to do stuff. If you look over at my Base44, you'll see that I've just done stuff. When you come to Base44, just for the interest of time, it's not instantaneous. It's not going to just spit out an app and you're going to be good. If you look at all of the things, these are all of the things that I've built. I have wasted a lot of tokens, right? And a lot of these are absolute duds, but some of them are winners. So the one that I put together just today, I went into validator.studio. I got I got an idea based on, I asked those questions. What's my background? What problem do I want to solve, etc. And so what we got is this, and I use the Neo-Brutalism. I don't love this. I don't love this style, but we're going to go with it. So you can create a lesson plan. You got a dashboard. You got some stats. This is like the raw thing when you first start out. But Base44 is going to give you some suggestions, some ideas. AI Resource Finder. Integrate an AI feature to help educators find relevant multimedia resources. Let's see what it does. It's just giving you a prompt right there. Now, what are tokens? If you look up here at the top, you see how many tokens, credits. This is like the gas in your car. If you're running out of gas, or you want to have you want to get good at prompting. The best analogy I have is that's like the gas in your car. And you can drive all around the city or have an idea of your destination and get there quicker. I want to show you something else. This is an app that I built recently. Everything you see here has been done in Base44. I do have an audience on my other YouTube channel, Ted Talks Bass, and I've done that channel for a long time, and I upload content there regularly. So that's sort of a driver for this. The images were done in Nano Banana, but all of this layout was done with Base44. The back end, all that stuff was done in Base44. I will say that a fair amount of prompting in ChatGPT. So I'll go between ChatGPT, Base44, kind of talk it out what I want. So the back end works great. So let me just show you what this is. It's a gamified practice journal. This is my admin panel. This app has only been out for a couple of days now, and there's 16 users in there right now. I can see that. I can get all their usage data. This is stuff that I set up. But what the end user sees, they'll see their recent sessions, their badges, they can reflect. And this is the heart of the app. This is what I was able to build in Base44 that does not look like the things that you see in ads. The whole point is that prompting is the thing. I don't care what the AI tool is, prompting is the thing. So I will bounce back and forth between ChatGPT and Base44. They get personalized practice ideas, fresh ideas based on what they've done before. Sometimes that will take a second. They can choose their practice focus for the day. Over time, the AI will then start coaching based on their consistency and things of that nature. The AI will analyze their recent practice sessions and say, hey, you've been working a lot on this, not enough on that, so here's what we need to do. I've seen a couple of people say Base44 doesn't do Stripe integration. It does. I haven't had a problem with it, but it's been the prompting and ideation and getting that from here into the machine. My experience has been, as I go to find tutorials and different things like that, that stuff is way over my head. Like I said, I'm a former music teacher. I'm a tinkerer. I'm an explorer. I'm a musician. Coding is not something that I do here. So here we have some next steps. Of course, with all AI things, you got to use some critical thinking and discernment, but here's an action plan based on data that I've entered. So that's just to give you an idea of things that I've done with Base44. There's a link below. I am going to try out Lovable a little bit more, but I have not had that much experience with it. So far, Base44 is number one. Bolt.new is number two. And the reason for that is because I feel like I had to add too many other things to get the back end to work, to get the user authentication and stuff like that. What do I mean by that? Just the ability to have people sign up, pay, all that stuff. I feel like that process with Bolt.new at the time was way too cumbersome. Call it a review, call it a demo. If you want more like this, let me know, and I'm happy to do those types of videos. I'll see you in the next one.